Hi, this is Keith and you're watching Stimpson's Digital Workshop series. Today we'll take a comprehensive look at Stimpson's snap sets. Snaps can be complicated, especially for new users, so we hope to take some of the mystery out of it. You'll learn the different snap components, how to assemble them, and the different tooling options. Snap sets are generally made up of two halves. One half of the snap is made up of the assembly of a cap and socket. The cap has a nice finished appearance and is generally the part you see after the snap is closed. The socket contains a ring that is the key to the snapping operation. The ring expands when the snap is opened and closed, but it retains its original shape. I'll show you how to put the cap and socket together in just a minute. The other half of a snap is sometimes assembled from a stud and a post, usually when both halves of the snap are in fabric, like a garment. In other cases, a screw stud is affixed to a solid surface, like when a cover is attached to a boat. Either way, the stud portion is designed to snap into and out of the socket. Stimpson offers snap sets that include 4 components: caps, sockets, studs, and posts, or 3 components: caps, sockets, and screw studs, so you can choose the set that works for your application. Now we'll look at how these components go together. You can use Stimpson's 405 bench press or our modular hand drive basic set, which includes all the tools you need to assemble complete snap sets. The setting tools are interchangeable between the modular hand drive and the 405 bench press, so you can start with the modular hand drive and move up to the 405 without having to purchase new tools. Whether you will be snapping together 2 pieces of fabric or snapping fabric to a solid surface, you will need to assemble the cap and socket together to form one half of the snap. So let's look at how to do that first. The cap sits upside down on the bottom tool. Now you can put your material over the cap so the barrel sticks through. The socket can be positioned so that you can see the ring, or the tools are designed so the ring will stay on the top set if you find that easier. If you're using the 405 machine, this is when you push the handle down to complete the assembly of the cap and socket. If you're using a modular hand drive, the process is very similar. Position the cap on the bottom tool with the barrel facing up, then put the material over it. Place the socket on top so you can see the ring. Position the handle so the point connects with the barrel of the cap. Then hold the handle straight up and down, try not to position it at an angle, and hit it with your mallet. You don't need to set it all in one shot. Just hit it firmly a few times and you'll see that the barrel has formed into a coil that holds the cap and socket together. If you hit it too much, this coil could deform and make it difficult for the set to snap together. So hit it a few times, then check it, then hit it again if you need to. Once you do this a few times, it'll become second nature. Just a quick note on the mallet. This is our plastic mallet that you can order from our web store. It's perfect for setting our snaps. We also offer a heavy-duty brass mallet. A traditional steel hammer will eventually damage your handle, and a rubber mallet will bounce back without making a good setting. So we recommend you use one of our mallets or a similar dead blow type mallet. If you're using a stud and post, you'll need to assemble them next. It's very similar to the cap and socket. The post sits in the bottom tool with the barrel facing up. The material goes over it, and the stud goes on top so its flat surface is against the material. If you're using the 405 machine, push the handle down. If you're using a modular hand drive, the parts are positioned the same way. The post sits in the bottom tool with the barrel facing up, and the material goes over it. Then the stud goes on top with the flat surface against the material. Just like with the cap and socket, hold the handle straight up and down and strike it firmly a few times. Our modular hand drive bolster, which holds the tool for the post and the cap, can be turned upside down so the tool will sink in and your material will be level with the surface. If you're using a screw stud, there is no assembly required for this half of the snap. Simply use a Phillips head screwdriver to attach it and then snap the two halves together. Now you're ready to snap the cap and socket to the stud and post or to a screw stud. Stimpson snaps are designed to withstand thousands of snap and unsnap operations. Whether you're using stainless steel, nickel, or dull black snaps, with Stimpson's modular hand drive set or our 405 bench press, you're sure to get the finished product you want. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out the other videos in our digital workshop series for more tips from Stimpson.